What's up, everybody? My name is Matt, and I am here to talk to you about Mintober. And I'm super excited to be doing this. What is Mintober, you may be asking yourself? Well, we're going to do some deep dives and talk about some hookah mints. We're going to talk about some all-stars. We're going to talk about some underrated. We're going to talk about some classics. Honestly, we're going to cover the entire spectrum when it comes to mints. These videos are going to be dropping every Wednesday for the entirety of the month of October. And I really hope that you enjoy this look at mints as much as I know that I'm going to. On today's episode of Mintober, we're going to be taking a look at Azure. Azure Tobacco is honestly, they nail their flavor profiles so very well. They have been one of the most consistent, one of the most flavor-filled, just absolutely amazing, just fantastic flavor work that they've been able to produce. And I'm going to be taking a look at two of their mints today. We're going to be smoking one of them inside of our bowl. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. The first one that we're going to be taking a look at today is Rio Mint. This one has probably gotten some of the most hype out of a recent flavor for quite a while. It was not available in America at the very beginning, which obviously when you can't get it right away, it makes you want it even more. And that's exactly what happened with Rio Mint. But it is available in all your favorite retailers and sites and stuff like that now. And it is honestly a fantastic flavor. When you smell Rio Mint, it's one of those flavors that hits you right in the face very quickly. It's very strong, very potent. It's like a green mint. It's like a really fresh mint is a good way to think about it. It's very strong. It has a very powerful, not necessarily menthol kick, but the cooling sensation is definitely there. It does not have the most sugar. It's not the most sweet of mints, that's for sure, but it's definitely a nice, strong mint. It's very good with mixing because it's a strong enough flavor that it will stand up on its own even if you put it into a bowl with other flavors added in there as well. And you don't need a whole lot, which is obviously kind of nice. But it is a very strong mint. This is reminiscent of an old school classic you may have heard of before called Cane Mint. Cane Mint has gone through some changes from Tangiers, and this is exactly what I personally remember my nostalgia bone kicking in. This is what I remember Cane Mint tasting like many, many moons ago. I'm a big fan of Rio Mint. Rio Mint here at this house, A+. The next Azure mint that we're going to be taking a look at right now is the Bermuda Mint. Bermuda Mint is another really good. Ooh. Oh, you know what I like? Okay, so I like that both of them stand on their own. They're their own special kind of mint. Like I said, that one reminded me of like a green mint. The Rio Mint was like a green mint or like a fresh mint. This one's much more of a sugar mint, like a, what's it called? Those candies that you bite into and they explode with minty flavor, like Altoids. Those are kind of the same sort of like that's the kind of like instant kick that I get right away. You smell the sugar part of that mint. You get a very nice, strong, cooling sensation, but the undertone of sugar really capitalizes heavily in this one, where the sugar was not so strong in the Rio Mint. The sugar is very strong in the Bermuda Mint. So if you're looking for something sweeter mints, Bermuda Mint's the way to go. If you're looking for something that's purely cold and fresh, the Rio Mint, when it comes to Azure, is where you want to be looking at a little bit more. Fantastic smell. I've been smoking a lot of Rio Mint, and it's one of my favorite mints. We are actually going to be loading the bowl today with the Bermuda Mint. And even though I do smoke mints all by themselves occasionally, we are going to do a mix today on this episode of Mintober. And I know you're thinking, Matt, it's called Mintober, not Mixtober, not Mixology Tober Nober. No, it's not, but it's my show, and I'm going to do what I want to do. So we're going to take the Bermuda Mint, and we're going to take another Azure flavor, the Strawberry Guava. If you have not had Strawberry Guava, get ready for just a absolute fantastic medley of, this is not an exaggeration, Azure has the best strawberry flavor, hands down, calling it at me, bro. And their guava flavor is also very good. And they mesh very well inside this mixture, and I know that it's gonna complement the sweet mint super well. I've done this mix many times with my Rio Mint, but we are gonna do it with the Bermuda Mint this time, and it's going to be fantastic. As you can see today, we are using the Hookah picked this up at Hookah Expo Worldwide. Just a fantastic piece. I'm a big fan. Very big fan of this piece. It has a little bit of a different restriction level when it comes to the draw, which some people may not like, but I'm a fan of it because it's different than other things that I have in my collection. I was happy to pick this hookah up. And we are going to be using the Hookah John Unica bowl. Like this bowl a lot. It's very versatile. You can use it for many different packs, many different types of tobacco. Let's get into my packology of how I like to go about packing Azure, the dark blend that they have. A little different compared to some people. I know some people that like to pack it super dense. Jeremy, I'm looking at you. And I know some people who like to pack it pretty loose. I'm right there in the middle. I pack this right below the rim, roughly, with about 30% compression. What does that mean? Well, as I'm loading it, I'm pushing, and as I'm pushing, I try to waver myself towards a certain amount of pressure. And that pressure level for myself in this situation is 30% compression. I know you're thinking that's a lot of mint. I like a good amount of mint. Plus this strawberry guava, very strong flavor. Take a scoop of your Azure Dark and just load it in there, let it fall over. And then with your fork, lift and push. Okay, just bring it up and over and bring it down to get that nice looking, oh man, it just looks fantastic. Pack's done when it comes to the amount of tobacco I'm gonna put in it. I am gonna take my poker here and I'm just gonna spruce it up a little bit and make sure that it's all evenly, there we go, see? So there's a spot right here, for instance, right over here in this corner that didn't have quite as much tobacco as I wanted, but there was quite a bit of tobacco over here. So all I did is just loop it on over. Just honestly, it's like when you're taking like a rolling pin, you're smoothing out the rough patches and stuff. Just bring over any extra tobacco on one end and just roll it over so that you're keeping that same level of compression the entire way through. That's gonna be good for me. We are ready to foil this bowl. We're going to be smoking with 3 of the jumbo flats from Prestige, Bubbles, Coconut Charcoal, proud sponsor right here on the channel. If you're looking for a good high quality coal, I highly recommend you go and check out Prestige. You can get them at all your favorite vendor sites. Here's what you do. If you buy yourself some Prestige on your next order, take a picture of it when it arrives, post it on the AM Hookah Facebook group, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll make sure you get a shout out for it. Bottom line, we use this coal because we like this coal, and we think you'll enjoy them too. I do have the Provost with my 3 jumbo flats heating up the bowl right now. We're gonna take a puff here in just a bit. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right down there, over there. I don't know where you're at. Wherever the button might be, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell icon so you know the moment we go live. The podcast every single Monday, 6:30 Central Standard Time. We're gonna be talking about some pretty fun and exciting things this October because we have a scary bone that we would like to itch, and we're going to be talking about some scary, spooky things in this month of October. But for right now, it's not just October, it's Mintober. So let's get into smoking some of this delicious Bermuda Mint and strawberry guava from Azure. That mint is so strong and sweet. It really complements the strawberry guava so very well. This is a flavor that you can smoke on its own, or you can smoke it as a mixer as well. It really works in so many different ways. If you're looking for a really strong, sweet mint, Bermuda Mint is one of the best ones that you can get. It's something that I've been a fan of for a very long time. One of my favorite mixes to do is Bermuda Mint and Dubai Apple from Azure. An absolute fantastic take on double apple. It's a modern take on double apple. I'm not a double apple guy. I'm not someone that loves to smoke double apple like so many people do, and some people hate it as well. But the Dubai Apple, I would say that if you do not like double apple, you should try Dubai Apple. It is a very, very good flavor. This mint just absolutely complements anything that you smoke it with. It's a very sweet mint. You can actually taste the sugar there as well. It's different than real mint in the fact that it's not this like really fresh tasting mint. It's more of a candy, and that's something that I really enjoy about it quite a lot. I'm realizing the mistake of my walls just now. If you did not happen to notice, this is my new office and studio that I'm in the process of finishing up, and hopefully the next time you watch the podcast, I will actually be in this room doing the show from here. But I realize now that the walls are very light in comparison, which makes it hard to show off the smoke as well as I would like to. So, whatever. You're gonna have to take my word for it. This thing is hitting, it's producing phenomenal clouds. It really is just a fantastic smoke. I think this is a really good way to kick off Mintober. It's one of my favorite mints. It's something that I use very often and something that I'm always getting in my stash. As soon as I run out, I make another order of it. Bermuda Mint is something that deserves to be on your shelf as well. Go out and get some. That's going to do it for me today to kick off Mintober. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to do another one of these videos. Can't wait to talk to you guys next time on the podcast. And until next time, keep on smoking.